Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. If you were watching at the end of the last episode, you'll see I'm in a different spot. That is intentional. Don't freak out. I did go through and went to several places and sold a bunch of shit. Also did buy this. Or crafted it, I should say. I can't use it yet because I'm not level 17, but I mean, I'm not terribly far from it. And just seeing how much that bumps up my steel sword, I figured I would, I'd get that. Plus I had a bunch of coin. But yeah, then I happened to see on the map that there's a quest just over that way, so I figured I would go hit up this quest. Yeah?
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over Crippled Kate.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skellige.
I can't let a bunch of ladies.
Help us. Drive away the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
I'm in. That's better.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world?
I mean, good men.
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
Get out.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace. Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
I swear people don't look in my eyes. Or the white hair, or the fact that I have two swords, like... Don't want to get, like, that insane.
Don't have time to go back and forth on this. Let's do this quick, man to man.
What? Damn it! What you want to do man to man with me? Invite me into the alcove?
Sure am.
No, pea-brain. Challenging you to a duel. I win, you take your mates and get out of here.
Ah, why didn't you say so? I'm always up for smacking a man about the girls. Smell a card. Attack! Come on.
This is just sad. I got him against the ropes.
Fine. Enough. Great for his tits. That sobered me up quick. Gents, let's go now. Have our fun elsewhere. It's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Waiting. I'm gonna make sure you don't have any other people upstairs. Oops. Wrong button. I wanted the walk button, but I accidentally hit the Windows key. Yeah, no, I'm way more happy that that was a fist fight. Because there's a lot of times where everyone starts pulling out their weapons and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I'd rather punch you right in the schnoz. God, could you imagine being in here and being this person? Just like, I mean, granted, it's only like 2 other people. But I guess if you're in this place, it's less surprising. But it's that weird thing of like the lack of privacy, I guess. Hey, who are you? Why are you down back here? Guard, huh? You sure don't seem to be guarding a whole lot. Yeah, I did it.
Thanks so much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich. I hope this is enough.
Just let me in for free. All the time.
It's plenty. Farewell.
What's your hair lately?
15 crowns, huh? Triss. Okay. Let's go talk to Triss.
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Apparently people can. And I just don't try to argue or try to haggle for better prices. I just kind of take them. Because the other thing too is I'm like, I'm dying of poverty. Yeah, I just don't care enough to go fight for it. Alright. Yeah? Hey. Alright. Yep. Oh. Fuck. He's not going to be recovering from that one. I'm dying. Okay, so this must be where she's at. Oh. Okay. I don't know if it was one of those that you need to have an external.
Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
What are you saying?
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Don't worry, I'm real fucking quick.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
There's a lot of shit that we gotta talk about,
Yes,
apparently.
Geralt?
How you feeling?
Feel alright?
So. Why do you ask?
You have no fingernails on your hand.
Been wondering. How's your hand? Your fingers?
They'll heal. Listen, it was my idea. I knew exactly what I was getting into.
I know.
Don't need to worry about me.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
That's why I let you do
Gladly.
what you needed to
I was
do.
about to ask the same.
I asked you one question about it.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
You didn't have to add that last part in. Like, you didn't have to say that you got by without me and then have to qualify that you were still fine with seeing me. You didn't have to. So yeah, you wanted to tell me something?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vengelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vengelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vengelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet
helpful?
the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
I understand the, What are you afraid
What
of?
are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap.
Yeah.
On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other,
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get their hands on you.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Well, let me
Don't
help.
like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea?
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vengelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. Highborn damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Hey, there's more that you wanted to talk about.
Yes, Geralt?
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
I don't actually.
Relax.
Sort of.
See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
On this crystal.
Even better, found this.
A Mexico crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue and precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
I get that right? Philippa says she wants to restore her vision?
Seems she was planning to grow tissue on precious stones.
Makes sense. Found agates covered in blood in her hideout.
If she pulled it off, she'd only be the second person in the world to do so. But the bit about the lodge, that's what I found interesting.
Meaning what exactly?
The names they mentioned. All the most powerful sorceresses, former members of the lodge. They clearly mean to revive it.
That good or bad?
Depends for who. Philip has always said that if magic perishes, so shall this world.
She just walked through that.
And the lodge was to protect the mages and their interests. Radovid and the Emperor, on the other hand, would not be pleased. Both would have to respect our opinions, and neither likes to share power.
Our opinions? You join them? Really?
No, I've got other plans. So, what will you do with the crystal?
Haven't decided. Bet Radovid would be very interested in it.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
Hey, you could keep it.
Probably better if you keep it.
Much better. It'll be safe with me. I'll try to cast a diagnostic spell. Maybe learn something more.
Good luck.
I can only go so
Yes,
far
Harold.
with what I know.
So long, Triss.
Talk to Yennefer, huh? Okay. So I could have talked to Yennefer. Interesting. I guess I didn't even see that as an option. Let's get this one wrapped up, hopefully. Okay, we're done. So, okay, bye. Pig. 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 Oh man, this is a ways. I just looked at the... I'm going the wrong direction. Or a warp point. I thought Radovid was in Novigrad.
Trouble?
Long live Radovid! This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Uh-huh.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
Here's my thing. I kind of want between the two. Like, I want to give him some information, but not all of it. So the fact that this is just a straight up lie is not what I want to do, but I also don't want to be like, yeah, she's looking for her eyes. Like, I want to be like, she's still alive, she was there. I don't know where she is now. You know, that type of thing. Shit. Because here's the other deal too, is I could be... Yeah, this is too black and white. I want the gray answer. Because I'm pretty sure he'll see exactly through this, going like, if I say no, I think she's dead, it'll come completely out as a lie. But if there's, like, I could say this and I'm just pray that there's additional dialogue below this.
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Haha. Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
I see Vengelbuds, and I just keep reading it as Vengabus. You know, the... That. The Vengabus is coming. Yeah, where do I want to go now? What should I do now? Is it Vengabus time? I think it is. Cool. Quest complete. Excuse me.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
You know, you might say that, but everyone needs a fucking Witcher at some point in time.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
So much work.
I'm betting it's like, use your Witcher sense. But I'm betting I could probably just see.
Not milk, but blood. From a sorcerer's snout. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course.
Disgusting. Okay, there's the keys.
Yeah.
Hey, where do I get the best price on trout?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
I've had enough of living.
Okay, cool. You'll sprint too. Really?
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vengelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vengelbud's valet. I meant you no offense, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vengelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vengelbud's son. He's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vengelbud bought off the guardsmen, but since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them...
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vengelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's... afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vengelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vengelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye. Will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vengelbud fears the help's being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash. That'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vengelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vengelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Of course, she'll be there, though.
An atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck.
Oh, I wonder if that's where the wolf mask I have comes in. Hey, can we head there now?
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes, most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
But a mask at least. Should probably go Oh, I need the fox mask as well. Okay. I'll go buy a fox mask, and then I'll also make myself look good. Yeah, I do. My brain is full of water. Hey, Ellie Hall.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
What do you have?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Alright. Fox mask. And I've got a wolf mask. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that works.
So long.
There we go. Look at how the fact that they have no laces to them. Alright. I gotta show up. Fuck you. How do I get out of here? Okay. I have to show off the Triss. Also, it's funny because I just have two giant swords hanging off my back still. Can I, like, actually put on the mask right now? Probably not. I mean, it doesn't look like I can just do that. Boy. Hey, I'm here to bring your daughter to the ball.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
Also, that's fucking rude, calling me the gray one. Hey, foxy lady.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great.
Hey, thanks.
You get everything?
You learn anything else?
Anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
Shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time.
Good.
Well then, shall we go?
Also, he said he would make it so that things didn't chafe. Fucking Geralt. Yeah, I even took off my, like, gauntlets for this.
Lady. We're Lady Ingrid Vengelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vengelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
One of those things where I don't want to...
I haven't been outside the city in ages.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot.
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet.
Yeah, dude. It is my first playthrough, and I am very shiny head right now. It's been couple years that I've had it. That I've been shaving my head. But I went from long hair, which was just, it was going bald right through here. And I'm like, alright, we're just gonna shave it all.
I don't blame you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere.
Vivian,
you might
huh?
play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one?
Yeah, 100%.
Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Yeah, I didn't want to have the, however people want to call it, the horseshoe, the cul-de-sac, the whatever. I didn't want to have to deal with that for, wow, why is my encoding overloaded? That's not happened. Anyway, I didn't want to have that before I turned 30. So, I have not. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this game that I'm like, I don't have any history of, so. I'm actually gonna tab out of the game for a little bit, see if that makes things chill out a little bit. Yeah, no, I saw the show. Show was fucking good. I know there's a lot of people who talked about the game and at least played through Witcher 3, and they've said it's fucking amazing, and I'm like, great. So when I joined in on this, I figured a lot of people had played through 3 as their first one. I didn't realize that there is a lot of backstory to 1 and 2 that are helpful at the very least. And then because of how good the show was, I did start getting on Audible. I started getting the Witcher books on there, but I'm almost at the end of book 3 of Game of Thrones. So I need to get through those first, and then I'll get into the Witcher books. Yeah, for the most part, it's seemingly explaining things pretty decently, but yeah, there's history with Triss. I'm like, I don't fully know, but I'm like, Triss is here. There was obviously something going on, so I'm like, let's go with this. So I'm making a lot of very uninformed decisions, and I think that's making things okay. But for the most part, why are we still there? Oh, this is gonna not be good. Because I don't want to actually go and change anything right now. I mean, I could. Okay. So, out of my own curiosity, is it worth playing through the first 2 games? I've heard the gameplay of the first one, like especially the fighting, is really hard to wrap your head around. And whatnot, so it just kind of makes me a little worried about getting too much into it. Okay. See, and that's hard. It's like playing through Mass Effect 1 now, and then having Mass Effect 2 change a lot of the mechanics there. Okay, so you're also talking about look. Got it. Yeah, man, I don't... Okay. Yeah, when it came down to the beginning of this game where you had an interview right at the beginning, I figured the interview was going to give me a little more context to the decisions I was making, and then it didn't. So I ended up looking up, not a walkthrough necessarily, but an explanation of what the decisions are. And I was like, all right, we're gonna go with that. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back.
What a jackass.
Okay. Because, I mean, there's definitely something that... There, at least with the show, because that's really the only Witcher content that I've taken in, seems to talk a lot about Yennefer, and I know nearly nothing about Triss. So...
Late for supper again.
Hold on, I need to see this.
Can't breathe.
That's fucking amazing.
Stop whining and bring a shrimp and a trumpet. Back again, Rivian Trap.
I'm a kraken.
Ballads about you and that sorceress of yours, Gwyneth.
Oh, well, that's no bueno. I love it.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside?
I mean, she's in a fox mask. How much more elegant can you
Can
get?
join us if you want.
Whatever.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Okay, bye. I don't like him.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. I'll tell you the story later.
Well, it's funny. This is also one of those games where I think you could blow through if I just focused on the main story, but there's all of this. And I'm not necessarily... The thing that I'm trying to do is not necessarily go and get all of the side quests. However, the ones that I do pick up, I kind of would like to complete. So... Oh, okay, 40, I mean, it's still a hefty game, but... I'm in the process right now of replaying Yakuza 0. And trying to do all of the side stories with that, and that's been a lot of fun. But that one's not streamed, because I've already streamed it. Is this... Oh, okay. This is gonna be Gwent, isn't it?
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play?
No.
First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be...
I don't understand Gwent at this point, so...
Not in the mood.
I've heard Gwent is one of those games that you either fucking love or hate. I am in the stance of I don't understand it. So, yeah, I've heard there's been some.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies, I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
I've heard a couple missions that I should do that will get me some really good gear. I just crafted a Witcher sword, which should be nice, but I can't actually equip it until next level.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia, so I was not entirely mistaken.
I mean,
pleasure, as always. This is
a beautiful and mysterious lady.
Bear
Let
armor,
us
huh?
leave the formalities to the
I'll have to look more into it when I get around to it.
their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll have to look into it more, just because I know there's a lot of stuff in this game. Like, the combat is just difficult for me. And I think it's more because I spam a little too much in terms of just swinging the sword. And I know that's not how you play this. Can she? Uh-oh. Oh, how'd you get down there? Oh, wait, hold on. What is down here? I understand you're a sorceress, but don't blink like that.
Yes, they're superbly trained. Won't even whimper without my permission. Sit.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that could be cool.
Stay. Lie down.
That's also something that I've started to get better with a lot of these. I still mainly do Art and Igni. Jurden I use in very specific instances, meaning wraiths. Can I use every once in a while if I'm getting my ass handed to me. Axii I don't use much. So you have all five of these? I mean, they're cool designs. Especially if people know what they are. Okay, we can get back to a jog. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get a start on my left arm, which is blank, as you see. I have an idea for a half sleeve, but I need to actually, you know, get to a tattoo shop to do it. I mean, I've got one on my right, so, but that's all I got for tats. But the one for my left arm, I'm thinking about, because I've always wanted to get a phoenix. And I was like, okay, that would be really cool. And then, but like, in reality, I'm leaning more towards like an ice phoenix. And I said that would be really cool if, I mean, an artist can get that, because that would be, the whole idea too is not necessarily a bird per se, but an element, or the bird is made of the element. I'll see if I can actually, I need to just save this picture. Is it? There's a very specific image that I keep wanting. The bad thing is it's out of a GIF, so I can't find just a still image of it. See. Oh, that is not at all what I wanted to see. All right, we'll just go with that. Yeah, the one that I ended up getting here, I've had a similar design for several years. Probably since I was like 17. And I ended up giving this to someone or a digital artist, and asked her to kind of like take this idea and then tweak with it. And that's where this one came out of. But what I'm trying to get is, so I ended up saying, where's my fucking, there we go. We'll go with that. So you see basically the phoenix is made of the element in a way. It's actually just a blue shift of, I think this was actually a fire one, so they just changed the color. But what I would want is of the bird to be made of like frost, that type of thing, for a blue phoenix. But then it came down to, if I were to try and talk to people about that, I'm like, I would need to explain what it is. So I'm like, maybe I do this and a regular flame phoenix. So it'd be one made of frost, one made of fire. And I was like, okay, that would be cool. And then I thought about it a little bit longer, and I was like, fuck it, let's go 100% legendary birds of Pokemon and get one made out of lightning too. So it kind of then crosses two different ideas. So like I get a little bit of Pokemon in there, and then I also have the Phoenix idea that I wanted. But yeah, no, I can understand. I bled a decent amount with this one. But the bad thing too is I need to go find a new artist. Because my artist is no longer, we'll say he's no longer available to do it. Yeah, that would, like, there's a guy around here who I need to actually go talk to. He's got some reference material I think I've seen on Facebook. And he tends to lean into the video gamey style. Where's the spears? Okay. I might look into them. I'm at the point where I'm not sold on anyone because I need to look for a new one anyway. I liked the shop that I went to, but that's about it. Okay. See, what I'm looking for is someone who could really get into the idea that I have with the Pokemon Phoenix kind of combination. And I think someone would have a lot of fun doing it. At least I would hope. But that's the idea for the half sleeve. Well.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
This is the major complaint I have about this game, is the sound design. They are not done well. Like, you'll have times where the dialogue is perfectly done over music,
My valet warned me you
and there are times where the music is way overpowering.
I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the temple guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert's.
Yeah, I could see him being busy there.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit, devoured by an Arachus. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to.
Please tell me he's the one saying that he's a
When can
kraken.
we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Hey, is he ready to
Is
be
your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But
please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. He seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
He's a
Don't worry
dum-dum.
about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
All right.
Let's look for Albert.
Anything up here? Can I go in here? Nope. Sorry, I'm making Triss like run. I'm assuming she's wearing heels. I can't see though.
Their house society purges itself.
Panther mask. Excuse me.
My husband's a supervisor by trade. What a monstrosity.
Intolerance and superstition have always been a fool's remit.
Beans of Azima.
Maybe you. Hey, you also have fun, because after this I will be doing some D&D myself.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vengelbud?
For you, my sweet, I can be Adolf Valentino.
Nope.
Baths are in Silverton. I highly recommend.
Yeah, so go enjoy, go get prepped, do whatever you need to do, and have fun.
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that. And then a colossal boom.
Oh! And?
Nothing.
Triss,
I
how
left
the
out of
fuck?
the way in time, naturally, and it merely
Oh.
singed my eyebrows. Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
Triss, out of the way.
Watch it. Yes.
Nice mask.
Nice mask.
Yep. This has got to be him.
Albert Vengelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us Mr. Panther. I don't like that one.
Your mom sent us Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction.
That's true.
Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
That's okay.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
What?
How goes it? Who's with
Apparently, they have this contraption with the passiflora.
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
I'm sad it's not that person.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine.
You're damn right.
It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Uh-huh. Seems a type.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Personal charm.
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck. I don't know how I'm playing this game at all. Fine, good.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, beag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
You're drunk.
I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first.
Are you playing up that you're drunk?
There are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming?
This has gotta get awkward. Also, sweet barrel rolled, or sweet roll on that. Triss, I have an overworld map, or I have an overmap.
Yes, yes. We'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
Oh!
Find your own damn spot.
Geralt.
Jesus Christ. This was clothed. Jesus Christ.
Careful.
Oh, that was expected, wasn't it? Fuck yeah, let's do it. Do it. Shoot your shot. Feeling better?
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
but I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Get out of the labyrinth. Fuck, I'm lost.
Albert! You promised to show me your laborate Albert! There you are, my love.
Nope.
Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vengelbud.
That's
Please,
me.
Step away, miss.
Ability's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
That's it! Roll together! Yeah!
What? Lost your nerve?
Ow!
Fuck. Ow. My god, hit someone. Alright, hold on. I can't. Alright. I can't. Oh, this is not good. Okay, one down.
You'll be spitting too. That's it. Roll together.
What a fall, Geralt. What a fall. Also, I really doubt I was dead there. Knocked out, probably. Dead. If an item's glowing, it's probably worth picking up.
Albert! Why do you hide? Albert!
Hey.
There you are, my love. Here you are.
Under any...
Oh,
I'll play the ability.
Giving me no choice. Not good.
You're done for.
Good camera angles. Knocked one guy out. Fucking Christ. Fighting the camera. Alright, here we go. Now I can start hammering. Oh, maybe I can't.
That's it. All together. Where'd you come from?
There we go. I can't drink water, huh? Alright, so it did have me go this way. Oops. What's funny, I mean, I guess all that the description we got for Lady Vengelbud was parrot mask. So, if you say panther mask, then I guess it's not out of the question to just start going after me.
Oh,
Blood.
To worry.
Yeah, we had a little problem.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
They're knocked out.
We've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Glad I could help.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Triss is riding side saddle. Interesting. Alright. That'll be a good time to actually end the episode, so... Alright. What was that one supposed to be? Complete your collection of Gwen. Oh, okay. So I'm betting I was supposed to... I'm betting whatever was going on in there is now closed off to me, so... That's fine. I don't fucking care. Like, some of these I'm more like, fucking shit. That's annoying. But a lot of these other ones I'm like, yeah, whatever. Let's warp to here. This is where most of the shit's probably gonna be. And then we'll end the video and end the stream. So... I'm gonna rephrase that. First, let's there we go. Oh, that's where it was supposed to go. It was supposed to go in the pockets? What? Alright, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, now we're back to as if nothing happened. I think what I'm also gonna do is meditate for an hour. There is that one. So that'll be where I start the next episode. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.